Hello everyone. Previously, we had discussed about the mutation observer API. Today, we'll be discussing about the JavaScript state management libraries like Redux or the MobX, right? So, state management libraries like Redux or MobX manage the application state predictably, especially for large scale applications with the complex state interactions. Let's see the very basic example of Redux state management, right? So yeah, let's see this one with a very basic example. So I'll just come here. Let me create HTML file. I'll just name this one index.html. Quickly, let me set up this one, right? So within this one, what I'll do, within the head tag, I'll just come here. Let me give script src. So I'll just come here. Just give me a second here. Let me paste this one. So this is nothing but we are including this one, right? Redux package from the CDN JS. So how to include this one? Basically, just come here, search for the CDN JS. So just click on the first link that you get. Just search for the Redux here. So here I have involved the version 4.22 something. Here it is showing 5. This one something. You can just copy the script tag, this one. Just copy this one and paste it over here. I have already given this one, right? So I don't need this one. Let me close this one for now. So I'll just come here. Um, so let's make use of the script tag within the this one. We are not making use of any HTML. So let me quickly make use of the script tag. Within the script tag, I'll just give here const create store. This is basically coming from Redux. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to access the Redux from the CDN. This one const create store equals Redux. That's what we have given here, right? Next, I'll just give here reducer equals state. Let's set the count to 0 and let's set the action here. So let me give the action. So let me make use of the switch here. Let me give action dot type. So case let's set this one to increment. I'll just give this one with the caps and let's return something. What shall be written? Count has to be count plus 1, right? We have to while I say increment, it has to be from 0 to 1, so we have to increment. So let me set this one to count to state dot count plus 1. So this is fine. Next, what I'll do, we have to have the default state, right? So for the default, let me just give here, let's return something instead. I'll just give here return state. So I hope this is completely clear. So next, what I'll do, let me make use of the variable store. Here I'll just give create store of reducer, and we all know that the Redux consists of the single store as CDN, right? So I just give here create store of reducer. Let me pass the reducer over here. Let's make use of the dispatch now, or to dispatch the action, right? So I'll just quickly come here. Let me give dispatch of type. Within the type we need to pass the increment, right? So this is it. Next, let's log something so that we will get output in the browser console. So in my case, I'll just quickly give here console log of store dot get state, right? So if I log this, basically what output I need to get, initially it will be 0, count 0, and we are setting the state count plus 1, right? Count, we are setting this one to plus 1, means here we are dispatching the action, nothing but we are passing type to increment. So what output we need to get in the browser console, we have to get the object. Within the object, the output has to be count, has to be 1, basically from 0 to 1. Within the object we need to get count 1. That's what we need to get the output, right? Let's check. So I'll just come here, let me format the document once. I'll just with live server. So I'll quickly press F12. So yeah, here you can clearly see this is showing object, right? If I click on this, we are getting the count 1. So we are getting the proper output, right? I hope the concept of this one as JavaScript state management libraries are completely clear. Please do try similar example with the MobX as well. So I have shown you the Redux, or you can try with the complex example as well, so that you get to understand the Redux better. So you will be very familiar if you are familiar with the libraries like JS libraries like Redux. I mean React, right? Usually we'll be using the Redux with the React. So this is it for now. So this is it for now. And one more thing, please do try, don't just go with the example that I have taught. So here, please do try with the other examples as well. Try to understand the MobX as well. Try to understand MobX observables as well. Try with the example so that you get to know about Redux, MobX observables. Those concepts you will come get to know in depth, right? It will be very helpful when you try to implement the same in libraries or the frameworks like React or the Angular, if you get opportunity, right? So while you try with the example, you'll get to know better. So next thing, we will be discussing on deep copying and shallow copying in JavaScript. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.